Have you ever looked at your life and quietly asked, why is this happening to me when I did everything right? What if the delay, the pain, and the unfairness you feel today are not punishments, but part of a plan you cannot see yet? Stay with me till the end. This story might change how you look at your struggles forever. There was once a man named Daniel. Daniel was not famous. He was not rich. He was just a simple man with a simple heart. He believed in God deeply. He prayed every day. He tried to be honest, kind, and helpful. Daniel worked at a small office. He never cheated, never lied, never hurt anyone on purpose. While others took shortcuts, Daniel chose the hard but clean path. People often told him, "You are too good for this world." Daniel would smile and say, "I just trust God." He believed that if you do good, good will come back to you. But life had other plans. One day, Daniel was called into his manager's office. The manager looked uncomfortable. He avoided eye contact. Then he said something Daniel never expected. "Daniel, we're letting you go." Daniel froze. "Why?" he asked softly. The manager cleared his throat. "We're downsizing, and someone blamed you for a mistake." Daniel's heart dropped. A mistake? He had never made that mistake. Later, he found out the truth. A coworker had made the error and blamed Daniel to save himself. That coworker kept his job. Daniel lost his. Daniel walked home that evening in silence. The sky was gray. The road felt longer than usual. That night, Daniel sat alone. He looked at the ceiling and whispered, "God, I trusted you." No anger, just pain. Days passed. Bills started piling up. Savings began to disappear. Daniel applied everywhere. No calls, no replies. Every night, he prayed. But slowly, his prayers changed. From "Thank you, God," to "Why, God?" One evening, Daniel sat in a small park. Children were playing. People were laughing. But inside Daniel, there was a storm. He thought, "I did everything right. I stayed honest. I stayed faithful. So why am I the one suffering?" Tears rolled down his face. For the first time, Daniel said something he had never said before. "God, this feels unfair." Silence. No voice from the sky, no miracle, just silence. Daniel went home that night feeling empty. His faith was still there, but it was tired. A few weeks later, Daniel got a call. It was from an old man named Mr. Lewis, someone Daniel had once helped years ago. Mr. Lewis said, "Daniel, I remember your honesty. I'm starting a small project. I need someone I can trust." The pay was low, the work was hard, but Daniel accepted. Every day he worked sincerely, not for money, but because that was who he was.
Months passed. The project slowly grew. Suddenly, opportunities opened. Daniel was offered a leadership role, a role much bigger than the job he had lost.
Then one day, something unexpected happened. A large company noticed the project. They offered a partnership. One evening, Daniel sat alone again. But this time, there were no tears. He looked back at everything. Losing his job, the betrayal, the pain, the silence.
And then he realized something powerful. If he had never lost that job, he would have never met Mr. Lewis. If life had stayed comfortable, he would have never grown stronger. The unfair moment was the turning point. Daniel whispered softly, "God, you were working, even when I thought you were silent." At that moment, Daniel didn't feel rich. He felt grateful. Life will feel unfair sometimes. Good people suffer. Honest hearts break. Faith gets tested. And in those moments, it's easy to think God has forgotten you. But listen carefully. Just because you don't understand the plan doesn't mean there is no plan. Delays are not denials. Pain is not punishment. Sometimes God removes you from a place because it can no longer grow you. Sometimes He breaks your comfort to build your character. Sometimes the door that closes painfully is protecting you from a future you cannot see. So, if today you are struggling, if life feels unfair, if your prayers feel unanswered, hold on. Not because life is easy, but because God is faithful. Trust the process. Trust the timing. Trust the plan. Because one day, you will look back and say, "Now I understand." And until that day, keep walking, keep believing, keep trusting God's plan.
If this story touched your heart, remember this: you are not forgotten, you are not late, and you are not alone. God is still writing your story, and the best chapter might be just ahead.